Arthur's Tooth by Marc Brown. Finally, Arthur had a loose tooth. He wiggled it with his tongue, he wiggled it with his finger, he wiggled it all the time. When Arthur got home, he didn't want any milk and cookies. "What's the matter, Arthur?" his mother asked. "I'm the only one in my class who still has all his baby teeth," he complained. "Don't worry," said his sister D.W. "Before you know it, all your teeth will fall out and you can get false teeth like Grandma Thora." I don't think Arthur wants to look like his grandma, but that's what D.W. said. Arthur persuaded father to make a special dinner for him: steak, corn on the cob, and peanut brittle. "I can't believe one little tooth can take us so long to fall out," said father. The next day, Muffy brought in a whole jar of her teeth for show and tell. "I got $2 for each one," she said. "One from my dad and one from my mom. I put it all in the bank to earn interest. I'm waiting for my investment to double." "Not me," said Francine. "I'm spending mine." That's Francine. This is Francine, I'm sorry. Later, the class saw a movie called Nasty Mr. Tooth Decay. Between the ages of 4 and 7, the announcer began, everyone begins to lose their deciduous or baby teeth. "Everyone except Arthur," shouted Francine. The whole class laughed. She's making fun of Arthur because he has now lost his tooth. Arthur slid down in his seat. He wiggled his tooth as hard as he could. I think he feels pressure by all the jokes and people making fun of him. Do you think that's nice? In the cafeteria, Francine practiced her new tricks. "Look," she said, "I can keep my teeth closed and still drink through a straw. And I can squirt water, too. Everybody line up for the squirting contest. Everybody except Arthur. Babies with baby teeth can't squirt water." Oh my gosh. Francine is not being a good friend. By the next day, Arthur was convinced his loose tooth would never fall out. His friends tried to help. Buster brought carrots for Arthur's lunch. That's nice because Buster knows that if he bites onto something hard, that might help him lose a tooth. Sue Ellen showed Arthur how to put raisins over his teeth to make it look as if some were missing. Just like to pretend. The Brain invented a special machine. That's why they call him the Brain, because he's very smart. "It's a tooth remover," he explained. "Just put your head in there." Oh my, that doesn't look very safe. Even Binky Barnes wanted to help. "I can knock that tooth out in 1 second flat," he said. That night, Arthur spent a lot of time in front of the bathroom mirror. Everybody's waiting to use the bathroom and he's taking his time. He got up very early the next morning to wiggle his tooth again. "See how much looser it is," he told his parents. "That's it," said his mother. You need professional help. You're going to the dentist today. Because they're sleeping, and look at Arthur is waking them up in the middle of the night or just really early. So they're going to the dentist. Going to the dentist? Asked Francine. Boy, do I feel sorry for you. And he's already thinking. See, Arthur is imagining all of these crazy and scary things just for going to the dentist. Do you think it's scary going to the dentist? Are you afraid when you go to the dentist? Are you scared? There's nothing to worry about. There were other patients waiting to see Dr. Socio. Sorry, said the nurse. We're running late. Have a seat. Arthur, you were smart to bring a book, said Mother. Look at all the kids that are waiting to be seen by the dentist. Man, they're doing a lot of things. Finally, it was Arthur's turn. I wish all my patients were as good at waiting as you are, said Dr. Socio. How old are you now, Arthur? 7, said Arthur. And I still have all my baby teeth. I was 8 before I lost my first tooth, said Dr. Socio. Everyone is different. Really? Said Arthur. Dr. Socio examined Arthur's loose tooth. This one should fall out very soon, he said. Just wait. So the dentist, Dr. Socio, didn't do much. He says it's going to fall up by its own. Just he needs to wait. Arthur got back to school just in time for recess. Still have all your baby teeth? Francine asked. Then you can't be part of the game. Ay, Francine again. I'm the tooth fairy. Only people who have lost teeth can play. If you're the tooth fairy, said Arthur, I think I'll keep all my teeth. I can wait. He started over to the softball game. Whoever I touch, said Francine, loses a tooth. She flapped her arms. The one who loses the most wins. Francine twirled around and touched Buster. She twirled faster and touched Sue Ellen. Twirling even faster, she slipped and hit Arthur. Boom! Sorry, Arthur, Francine said, but I told you, no babies allowed. Uh-oh. What do you think is going to happen? That looks like she hit him really hard. Arthur picked up his glasses. It's okay, he said. It's probably the nicest thing you've ever done for me. What do you mean? Asked Francine. Arthur just smiled. What happened? Oh, look at finally the tooth came out. The end. You just have to be patient when you have wiggling or loose tooth. Just they're gonna fall by themselves. So just be patient and don't feel bad about it. See you next time. I hope you like the story. Goodbye.